Okay, so then the 2009-2010 season comes around, and this is where it gets kind of interesting.
That's the good year.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so I guess this whole thing started with a card game called booray?
Was it booray?
Booray. Okay. So this is a card game that's played in the back of airplanes and locker rooms by NBA players. And I guess it's poker meets spades.
Yes.
And, these games really get out of control where people are betting Rolls Royces and the such.
Yes.
And, and they're just trying to ruin you. Like, so you got these guys with these massive salaries playing against guys with smaller salaries, who don't have the amount of money they have, and they're just trying to fuck you up, and they're trying to, like you said, take your soul.
Yeah.
So I guess there was a card game between JaVale McGee. Am I pronouncing his name?
Yeah, JaVale.
And Crittenton. So tell me what happens exactly.
Okay, so it was JaVale, Crittenton, Earl Boykins. That's who started the game. So if you think about their contracts, it was a very small game. It was a very small game. We were coming from the West. So we were coming probably from, at that time, it'd have been probably Phoenix. It'd been like, so it's a long flight. A game, $20 a hand, $10 a hand is boring. So I sleep. So I'm sleeping. How the plane is set up, the cockpit is there, and then you have two chairs that faces the back, and then all the chairs faces the front after that. Then you have a table in between, so it's just a 4-seater. So my seat here in front of me is Javaris. Next to him is Karan. And then in front of Karan is Earl Boykins. And then there's 2 seats across is JaVale and Dominique. So JaVale, because Karan don't leave his seat, JaVale has to sit on his armrest onto the table. So that's how they played. So like the last 30 minutes of the plane is when I come down and sit. So I'm assuming, Javaris was losing money already. Yeah, he was losing money already. I'm just going to be honest.
How much did he lose?
At that moment, he was probably down $6,000.
Okay, not a huge amount.
No, for a 6-hour flight, that $6,000 is not that much.
Yeah.
But losing in cars has nothing to do with money. It's the shit talking and the ego. All right. So I sit down. All right, so I'm over like, what's going on? Whose hand is it? So JaVale, Crittenton's deal. So Crittenton, it goes 1, 2, 3. They're going 1, 2, 3, passing the cards, right? And so it's about $1,000 in the pot. So I'm like, ooh, shit, a juicy one, right? Javaris gets booed. So boo means you didn't get a book. So if you don't get a book, you have to match the pot. Mm-hmm. So there's $1,000 in there. He gets booed for $1,000. So now so JaVale cleans up all the money. He gets booed for the $1,000, right? So JaVale cleans up all the money. I'm like, damn. So if I was playing, it comes to me. So since I wasn't playing, it goes to Earl. So me being who I am, I'm like, damn, there's $1,000 in there. I want that shit. So I was like, hey, I'm in. I want to play. So I want to play. So they was like, well, match the pot. So if you're not in the hand and you want to come in, you have to match what's in the pot. So now I have to take out 1,000, put 1,000 in. So now there's 2,000. So already Javaris is pissed because now the odds of him winning his money back makes it a little bit harder. Mm-hmm. So he's fucking pissed off because you go now 25%, right? 33%, 25%. So now he's just pissed off. Earl Boykins and JaVale is having a conversation. And the conversation was, yo, hey, can I get my $200 you owe me? And JaVale's like counting his money, like, I'll give it to you when the plane lands. You know the rules. I don't want to give it to you now. Then I give you your 200, then you start, you catch fire, then I lose all my money. We already know how that works. And then he just explodes. fuck that, man. You got all my motherfucking money over there. Get that man his fucking $200. Huh? The fuck is your problem? And I'm like, yo, dude, why are you talking to your teammates like that, bro?
Yeah.
I said, you owe me $200. You owe Karan $200. Like, why are you giving a fuck about their $200? And then that's when the energy came to me, man, fuck you. He said, it was fuck you. He said, just because you rich, you think you can just come in here and bully motherfucking pots and shit, come in here throwing 1,000 when my motherfucking money is in there, and I'm listening. And now it's funny because like you're laughing now because now I'm in joke mode, so now I'm just gonna sit here and just keep
poking.
I'm just gonna keep poking. Yeah. So now I'm dealing the card. Boom, 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 boo. Boom, boom, boo, boom, boom, boo. So I'm like wishing he gets booed some more. Like, boo. Right? So I flip over my cards. And then, everybody has their cards. Everybody's looking at their hand. And I'm like, Earl, how much you want? And he's like, ooh, shit, 2,000. Maybe I need 3 cards. And all you can hear is, woohoo! From JaVale, all you hear, woohoo! Wait! Yes, sir! And Earl was like, yeah, I'm gonna fold. So I'm like, all right, JaVale, how much you want? So JaVale was like, yeah, I don't need none. Damn, none? So I'm like, so either none means, all right, you have either 3 spades and 2 aces, or you're double suited, or you just fucking have all spades. Whatever you have a dominant hand. You don't want none. And then Javaris was like, I want 5. Oh shit, boo this man. So I go into boo mode because if he gets booed, 2,000 stays back in the pot. So I don't give a fuck about you now. Boo that man. You need 5. Boo. You about to get fucking booed, bro. You're gonna get booed. So I look at my hand and I literally have 3 spades here. So I have 3 spades, and common courtesy is this. If 3 people are playing, the goal is if you can't win it, try to do 2-2-1. So 2 books for me, 2 books for you, 1 book for you. The pot stays the same. Nobody wins the money, and you add to the pot, right? And then you have the winning mindset. If I can't win and he can win, if I boo you and hopefully you don't get a book, you have to match the pot and the money stays. So there's 2 ways the money stays, 2-2-1, or you get someone booed. Mm-hmm. Think about it. If I purposely get you booed, you don't really like me anyway, right? So what I do is that I don't want a 2-2-1 or I don't want a 3-1-1. 3-1-1 means he wins the money. And then now we have to start this pot all the way over again, which 30 minutes left on the plane, 20 minutes left on the plane, that's not enough time. So I decided to take my 3 books and I'm out. Now he's livid. Oh, he's livid. Oh, you's a bitch. You's a bitch ass. You's a bitch ass. You just gonna double the pot and you're not even gonna play this motherfucking hand and you about to get me booed? Oh, man, people like you, I rob on the street. You rob me on the street. Like, so now we're just going tit for tat, tit for tat, tit for tat. So I get up. I get up off the seat and say, all right, man, I'm going back to motherfucking sleep. Y'all, you broke niggas deal with that shit. So I go back. So now I just hear JaVale and Javaris just going at it. So Javaris like, nah, Gil gotta play. He got 3 spades in his hand. He gotta play. Nah, he's just not gonna get me booed. He's not even gonna know. He's not gonna even do that. He can't do that, right? And he's like, yo, listen. So JaVale gave him an out. JaVale was like, listen, I have 5 spades. I have ace, king, queen, jack, something. You're booed, which means he already lost 1,000. Now he has to put in 2,000 the next hand. Mm-hmm. So he's like, nah, fuck that. No, fuck that. So JaVale's like, yo, you're booed. Let me just take the pot and that's it. He's like, no, because he don't want to give up his 1,000 either. So you're like, nah, Gil got to play. Gil got to play. So then he was like, Gil mucked his hand. Well, then that's a misdeal. Misdeal, he has to match the pot. So he's trying to find all kind of ways. He's trying to find out all kind of ways to not lose the hand and get this back. So the plane landed. I'm not even at the table anymore. I'm laying back down, enjoying my life and shit, laughing from the bay, man. Yo, boo ass, man. Hey, make sure you get that money on the next practice day. So I'm just sitting there just talking shit the whole time. So after the plane, he walks up to me and he's like, why you, like, on some real street shit? You're not allowed to do that.
Street shit.
What do you mean street shit, bro? Like, stop this shit. You lost. I was like, nah, man, that's fucked up, GA. Nah, you ain't gonna be a, no, you're not gonna do that. I was like, Javaris, listen, bro, I'll shoot you in your face, bro. Right? I'll shoot you in your face. He's like, well, then I'm gonna shoot you in your knee.